Today, we're going to be working on adding in our background and adding sound to our animation. To get started, let's open up our animation project. Once our animation's open, we're going to want to bring in new pictures. But if we try to go to File, Import to Stage, if you're on a motion tween layer, it's going to be grayed out. Let's make sure we have a new layer to put our backgrounds on. So I'm going to click the New Layer button here, use File, Import, Import to Stage, and bring in the pictures. Now, depending on how many accessories you have, it's probably getting really busy in your animation here. Like there's a lot of layers just to keep track of and kind of keep in order. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and go back, maybe put our layers together in a new way too. So for example, we have these swords and boat here. We might want to make a group for this. In Adobe Animate, this is also called a layer folder. So for all of your like loose items, anything flying around, let's make a new folder and put them all in there. So it's like, I'm going to go ahead and call it float. The name of it doesn't matter too much. You just want to make sure it's something that you'll remember it by. So I click and drag the layers up and that moves them to the side. So you can see if I drag this back layer up, it would put it in the folder, which is indicated by them going to the side here. And if you click in this arrow next to where it says float, it closes the folder so you don't see the layers inside. So this can help us organize our animation a bit more, especially when we're getting into adding more pieces for our background or for our people. So now I have a new layer here. I might go in, File, Import, and bring in another picture too. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure these are all the right size. So you do want these to be fairly big because we do want our backgrounds to be filled in. You want to try to avoid having a bunch of white space in the background as well. Something I suggest is letting things go off the edges a bit. You can see these black edges around the edge of your screen. Those are the edges of your canvas. Anything that goes off of it won't show up in your final animation, but by kind of letting things go off the edge a bit, you can make sure that your background in your own animation is actually fully filled in. So now we have all these new pieces here and we can go back in and animate them however we want.